Have you ever walked into a room and noticed someone who wasn't necessarily the most handsome or beautiful, but something about them just pulled you in? They had a certain presence, a magnetic energy you couldn't ignore. That's not luck. That's psychological attraction in motion. In this video, we'll dive into the 6 things that make you instantly attractive, not based on looks, but on the science of human behavior and love. So if you want to be that person, the one others are drawn to effortlessly, stay with me until the end. You might just discover that true attractiveness begins in the mind, not the mirror. 1. Confidence without arrogance. Let's start with the most powerful force of all, confidence, but not the loud, showy, look at me kind. I'm talking about quiet confidence, the kind that speaks through body language, eye contact and calm presence. Psychologically, confidence signals security, competence, and leadership. It tells others, I know who I am, and I'm okay being me. That's deeply attractive. Why? Because we are naturally drawn to people who appear safe, stable, and self-possessed. Confidence says, I don't need to impress you, but I know I'm worthy of your attention. It shows in small ways. A firm but respectful handshake, holding eye contact without forcing it, standing tall without needing to dominate, smiling because you feel good, not because you need approval. On the other hand, arrogance repels. It's fueled by insecurity, not self-respect. True confidence invites connection. It doesn't demand attention, it earns it. When you walk into a room owning your presence, when you speak without needing validation, when you can be silent and still feel powerful, that's when people lean in, and that's when you become instantly attractive. 2. Emotional intelligence. Want to know what's more attractive than a six-pack? Someone who understands emotions. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is your ability to recognize, manage, and respond to both your own emotions and those of others. According to psychology, high EQ is one of the top predictors of long-term romantic success. Why? Because emotional intelligence creates emotional safety, and emotional safety leads to trust, which leads to connection, which leads to love. Here's how it shows. You listen without interrupting. You sense when someone's upset, even if they don't say it. You stay calm under pressure. You take accountability instead of getting defensive. This doesn't mean being perfect. It means being present, with empathy, with kindness, with authenticity. And when you offer that emotional safety, people will feel it instantly. They'll feel seen, heard, understood. And that is unbelievably attractive. Because real beauty isn't about being flawless. It's about being someone others feel safe around. 3. Purpose and passion. There's something undeniably magnetic about a person who wakes up with purpose. Someone with fire in their eyes. Someone who talks about what they love, even if it's unconventional. That kind of passion lights you up from within. Psychology has shown that people who pursue personal goals, creativity, or meaningful work have higher life satisfaction. And that satisfaction makes them naturally more attractive. Because passion is contagious. It shows that you're alive, that you have depth, that you care about something bigger than yourself. And when you're focused on your growth, your vision, your mission, you stop chasing people. You attract them. Not with desperation, but with direction. People look at you and think, wow, they're not just existing, they're living. So whether it's art, business, music, volunteering, sports, anything that makes your heart race, embrace it. Let it flow through your words, your eyes, your energy. Because passion is sexy, purpose is irresistible, and living with both makes you unforgettable. 4. A sense of mystery. Now here's something you don't hear every day. Sometimes, what you don't say is more attractive than what you do. Welcome to the power of mystery. Psychologically, our brains are wired to seek patterns and solve puzzles. That's why when someone reveals everything about themselves too quickly, there's no curiosity left. But when someone holds back just enough, when they're warm but not overly available, when they share pieces of their story but not the whole book, when they leave room for you to wonder, that triggers attraction on a deeper level. This doesn't mean playing games. It means being selective with your energy. It means letting someone earn their way into your world. It means knowing that mystery isn't about being confusing, it's about being intriguing. Think about your favorite movie character, the one you couldn't stop thinking about. They had depth, layers, a quiet intensity. You felt pulled in, not because they were loud, but because they were complex. So don't rush to explain every part of yourself. Let your energy speak before your words do. Be the person who keeps them guessing in the best way. 5. Kindness that feels real. In a world full of pretense and ego, kindness is shockingly attractive. But not fake kindness, not people-pleasing, not trying to look nice. I'm talking about genuine kindness, the kind that's felt in your presence, not just your actions. Psychologically, kindness activates the brain's reward system, especially in romantic connections. It makes people feel valued, not just admired. Here's what it looks like. You remember small things about people. You give compliments freely and sincerely. You treat the waiter the same way you treat your boss. You listen, not to reply, but to understand. Kindness doesn't make you weak. It makes you safe. It makes you rare. And that rarity makes you attractive. Because while looks fade and charm can be faked, a kind heart leaves a permanent mark. It's the kind of beauty that lingers, long after the conversation ends. 6. Being comfortable in your own skin. Finally, this one changes everything. Comfort with yourself. We often try to become better so others will love us. Taller, richer, more stylish, more impressive. But the truth is, people fall in love not with perfection, but with authenticity. Psychology shows that authentic people are seen as more trustworthy, more likable, and yes, more attractive. When you are unapologetically you, laughing at your weird sense of humor, owning your quirks, speaking your truth kindly, embracing your silence and your energy, you become magnetic. Because no one can copy your realness. And when you accept yourself, fully and completely, you give others permission to do the same. That's when walls drop. That's when intimacy begins. That's when love finds you, not because you were trying to impress, but because you were already complete. Final thoughts. So what makes someone instantly attractive? Not just their looks, not their money, not their style, but their energy, their presence, their emotional depth, confidence without arrogance, emotional intelligence, purpose and passion, a sense of mystery, genuine kindness, comfort in their own skin. These 6 traits don't just make you likable, they make you unforgettable. Because real attraction isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about being the one who makes others feel something safe, exciting, intriguing, real. So if you want to become instantly attractive, don't chase love, become it. Psychology says the most beautiful people are not those who seek attention, but those who carry truth, depth, and kindness like a quiet flame. Let your flame burn, let your presence speak, and watch how love starts chasing you.